Hello everyone, it's Becca from Becca Books and Bujo, and today I am playing my deck of TBR game for the month of May. So I just want to quick tell you how I'm doing so far in April. It's not so good, but I'll tell you how I'm doing, and I hope I can finish most of the books by the end of April. We've got a few more days left in the month, so we will see. The first prompt I got was set in a different country, and for that I picked The Bread the Devil Need by Lisa Allen Agostini. And this one I have 50 pages left, and I'm really getting to a good part, so I hope to finish that later today. We will see. The second prompt I got was, well, it was a queen, so it was 2 prompts in one, and they were a husband free-for-all plus a random letter generator. And so the letter was H, I believe, and my husband picked Southernmost by Silas House. This one I have not read yet, but I do have it on audio, and so I think I could crank it out really quick in the last couple of days. The third prompt was another queen, so 2 prompts in one, and that was a husband pick, which is on my TBR, and a new to me author. And so he picked Hidden Figures by Margot Lee Shetterly, and I am over halfway. A lot of this book is, or the end of this is acknowledgments and notes and bibliography. And so I'm actually like 2/3, maybe almost 3/4 of the way done with this one. So hopefully, again, I can get through that. The next one is an adaptation, and I chose A Breath of Snow and Ashes by Diana Gabaldon. This one, I'm not quite halfway, but I'm listening to it, and it's a giant book, and I'm going to give myself a win on this one because I'm 412 pages through, and that is the size of a decent book. And given that this book is almost 1,000 pages, I'll get it finished when I get it finished. Yes? Okay. And then the last one, the last prompt I got was a book of the month. And so I chose A Little Hope by Ethan Joella. And I did read this one. So that was the month of April. Now we're ready to get into the month of May. I do want to try to get the buzzword-a-thon in here, which the buzzword is a direction. So we will see if I can get a direction in here somehow. And then there are a few other books that I'd like to get on here, but we'll see if it happens. You never know. I do want to change out my bomb book over here. I have added a few more prompts and bomb books. So I'm not going to put this one back in just so that I can get a different one. Plus my Harry Potter reading is not going so well. I need to do better. I don't know how to do better at that. But. Okay, I'm just going to pick this one. The Goldfinch, which is by Donna Tartt. I just read The Secret History by her, and Goldfinch is indeed intimidating. So we'll see if I get the Joker, this time around. I've got my cards. I think all the prompts are filled. So let's do it. 5 draws, and my first one is a King of Clubs, which is play your TBR right. Okay, so for this one, I have to put a book I really want to read up against a book I don't want to read. Let's do it. Okay, so I don't have a physical copy of the book that I really want to read, but that book is In 5 Years by Rebecca Searle. I'll put a picture of it. I really want to read that one. It is for my book club meeting in June, my in real life book club. And so I would love to get that one on my deck of TBR. And I thought because that is more of a romance, I decided to put up against another romance. And this is one, not that I don't want to read, but just maybe not feeling right now. Also, it's been on my physical TBR for a very long time. So this is Something Borrowed by Emily Giffin. I'm looking at it, and it has some great actors in it, and so maybe I will read it and then watch the movie, but we'll see. Okay, so this is how deck of TBR, or play your TBR works. I put a book I don't want to read up against a book I do want to read, and I put 5 cards here, and it's like higher or lower. So the first card is an 8. Great. We're starting out with a difficult one. 8 is right in the middle. I play the aces are low. I'm going to say lower than an 8. A joker. I think a joker is a wild. So I will say lower than a joker because it doesn't matter. Okay, a 4. That worked out really well. Okay, so then a 4, I am going to say, I'm just gonna move this down a little bit. Got bad angles here. Anyway, we're gonna say higher than a 4. A 9, okay. And this is for the win. And I'm going to say lower than a 9. Please, 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 please. Ace! Ace is low. Isn't that what I said? Did I say ace is low? Let me go back. Okay, went back and looked at my footage, and yes, I said the aces are low, so I win, and I get to read In 5 Years by Rebecca Searle. So that is my first pick for May. Okay, so I hope I actually played Play Your TBR right correctly this time, instead of not knowing which numbers were higher in my other video that I'll link above, where I thought a 10 was lower than a 9. Or something like that. Anyway, those 5 cards that I used for deck of TBR, or for Play Your TBR right, I'm gonna put those back in, shuffle them back in real quick, so that maybe I can still draw the joker. I don't want to draw the joker, but okay. Here is draw number 2. A 7 of hearts. 7 of hearts is one that I think will make me laugh. I'm going to have to look. Give me 1 second. Okay, so for a book that I think will make me laugh, I am choosing Me Talk Pretty One Day by David Sedaris. I have heard that, I've never read David Sedaris, first of all, but I have heard that his books make people laugh out loud. And I looked at the back of here and it said a quote from Sarah Hapola in the Austin Chronicle says, his most side-splitting work to date, the simple, effortless comic build of these stories had me howling in the airport, my hands shaking, my eyes glistening with tears. So it made a lot of people laugh, irresistibly funny. Anyway, I'm assuming that this one will make me laugh. I hope it will. So that is Me Talk Pretty One Day by David Sedaris. And we will replace the prompt. I've got my prompt basket with swap. So if I draw this, I can swap a book that I really want to read in with one on my list that I don't want to read, but I'm doing pretty good for right now. Okay, next card is a queen. 2 prompts in 1. These ones are tricky, but we will see. So I need 2 number cards in order to do this. So we've got an 8 of diamonds, a nonfiction, okay, mixed with a 6 of hearts, which is graphic novel. No, that doesn't work. I'll put the 6 of hearts back and see what's next. 4 of spades. Both my babies are sleeping right now. It's a baby pick. I didn't say that. So both my babies are sleeping. And the one baby that could pick. I guess I will insert a clip of him choosing a nonfiction book for me. I'll give him a few options and he'll pick one for me. That will work. Okay. I just won't be able to tell you what it is, but future me will jump in and tell you what it is right now. Okay, buddy. You have to pick a book for Mama to read. Okay? So your options are I Thought It Was Just Me, But It Isn't by Brene Brown. I gave him 3 Brene Browns. Daring Greatly by Brene Brown. Rising Strong, also by Brene Brown. And then Escape from the Deep by Alex Kershaw. And The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg. Okay, Theo, can you come over on this side, please? Theodore, come over on this side and pick a book. This one? I Thought It Was Just Me, But It Isn't? Okay, this is the one I'll be reading. Thanks, Theodore. Say bye to the camera. Bye. Okay, so then we need to replace 2 prompts. The 8 of diamonds will replace Goodreads scroll. So I will just go through Goodreads, and the first one that's on my own TBR I will read. And then to replace the Four of Spades, we have a young adult. Okay, draw number 4. 3 of Hearts. One that I think is going to make me cry. Okay. Let me look. A book that I think might make me cry is For One More Day by Mitch Albom. He's the author of Tuesdays with Morrie, which made me cry. And not that one author would always make me cry, but this one says it's about a mother and a son and their relationship that lasts a lifetime. And I get very emotional when we talk about my son. And so I feel like this one could make me cry. It's a short little novella, less than 200 pages. And I think that it'll be sweet. So I'm excited to read this one. It's been on my TBR for a long time. So that is my 4th pick, For One More Day by Mitch Albom. And we will replace the 3 of Hearts with a memoir. And my 5th and final draw is a 10 of Hearts. Cool. Number in the title. Give me 1 second. And I will tell you what I choose for that one, because this is a buzzword in a few months. So I have a long list of options. Obviously, I won't be able to do that one for the month of December, but oh, that's so funny. Me Talk Pretty One Day is the first one on the list, and I already picked that. And For One More Day is another. A lot of my books have. All of my books have a number in the title. Oh, creepy. In 5 Years is my first one. Me Talk Pretty One Day. Obviously, I don't have my baby pick yet, but... And then For One More Day by Mitch Albom. All of my books are going to have a number in the title. That's cool. Okay. Okay. It's time for me to read this book. It's been on my TBR for a long time. Everybody loves it. I am going to read The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This one I have an audiobook of. Love listening to audiobooks. And I'm very excited to jump into this one. People say that it's their favorite Taylor Jenkins Reid. I've only read one other by her, Daisy Jones and the Six, but I also have Malibu Rising on my shelves, and so I'm excited to read it. Really looking forward to that. I just hope now that my baby picks a book with a number in the title. I'm going to see if I can give him a nonfiction with a number in the title and see if he picks it. Okay, so anyway, let's wrap up. King, I'm reading In 5 Years by Rebecca Searle. A book that'll make me laugh is Me Talk Pretty One Day by David Sedaris. Don't have my baby pick yet. Then book that'll make me cry is For One More Day by Mitch Albom. And number in the title is 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I'm excited for this month. I was like dreading filming this video because I just wasn't ready to have another TBR, but I'm really excited. And the little cutesy fact that they'll have numbers in the title is really making my math major brain happy. So those are the books that I will read for the month of May. Comment down below if you have read any of them and let me know what you thought of them. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.